that water, and in turn it keeps me warm, and that's how I stay warm in this 57-degree water.
That sounds pretty cool. Now I know that all of our fish, they use their fins to swim through the water, and it looks like you have some fins as well.
I sure do. We try and replicate what the fins of the fish do. With these fins, I have control underwater. If I have to move somewhere kind of fast, I can. If I didn't have these fins on, all this equipment I'm wearing, I'd be rolling over and have no control at all.
Now I also know that all of our fish use gills to breathe underwater, and it looks like you have some bubbles, so how are you breathing underwater?
Well, as humans, of course we can't breathe water, we have to breathe air. In the back, right here, I have this tank, and it's filled with air. It comes from these hoses into this piece right here called a regulator, and I can breathe the air in, and you see when I breathe out, that's what those bubbles are.
And it looks like there's something else attached to your face, some sort of mask, so how does that help you to see?
Again, as humans, we can't see underwater either. If anybody's trying to opening their eyes underwater, everything looks blurry. That's because our eyes are meant to see in air. By putting this piece of acrylic in front of my face, it allows a layer of air between my eyes and this plastic piece here, so I can see straight through. And it's just like a window, just like this big window in front of you. So I can see everybody out there. That right there is James. And James is supposed to be feeding the fish. He might be close to done. But yeah, there's a lot of things that we have to do to maintain this exhibit. We're just feeding the fish, cleaning the windows, checking on the animals, make sure they're all healthy. So while I'm doing this presentation, James is back there doing a lot of the other work.
Alright, we have time for one more question, and then any other questions, you can come up and ask anyone in a uniform. We'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions. So one more question. Yes? Okay, so we have a question about our eels. Why do they stay in one place?
Why do they stay in one place? Was that the question?
Yes.
Well, generally during the day, they tend to stay in their little holes. But because they're nocturnal animals, nocturnal meaning that they're active at night. But if you see the eels at night, they come out of their holes, they start hunting, they start swimming around. So you only really see them in their holes during the day.
Alright, well thank you so much, Alex. Everyone give them a big round of applause. Alright, and maybe you can